you're looking for a career to serve our country, but you don't want to see battle, Edwards Air Force Base is looking for hundreds of civilian workers to fill their job openings. In this week's Kern Back in Business segment, 23 ABC's Scott Sheehan sat down with representatives at the Air Force Base to talk about their engineering jobs. Scott?
Edwards Air Force Base.
We're the center of the aerospace testing universe. What that means is we test every aircraft in the inventory of the Air Force.
Testing all those aircrafts mean they need a lot of engineering jobs. Edwards Air Force Base officials say there are nearly 500 jobs available. About 100 of those are in Dan Osborne's department.
Turn it off.
Including electrical engineers, or double E's.
So you think airplanes, it's only aeronautical, mechanical, but we really need double E's, and a lot of them, because all of our new platforms are very mission system, where you have nodes and data links that are going across and talking to each other.
Edwards Air Force Base engineering jobs range from internships to experienced engineers making six-figure salaries, and even civil engineers like Andrew Harless, who helps keep Edwards Air Force Base running.
Everybody on this base is my family. We all take care of each other. Like I said, HVAC is a big part of the mission here at Edwards.
For more experienced engineers, they have the opportunity to work on a variety of missions and a variety of planes.
You can go work at any airplane. You work 3 to 5 years on F-35, and then you'll move over and work 3 to 5 years at a Global Hawk or F-22 or B-2. You have a gamut of where you can go work.
Melita McQueenie is an engineering recruitment manager for Edwards Air Force Base. She goes to local high schools and college career fairs to recruit up-and-coming engineers to spend a career working at Edwards Air Force Base.
Our hiring process is very direct. So when we are at a career fair, whether it's at CSU Bakersfield, UCLA, any of our schools in Southern California, you come up to our table and you give us a resume that is competitive, you can bet that one of our hiring managers are going to reach out to you.
For these jobs, do you need to have a military background, or can you be a civilian and apply for these jobs?
Yes, you can be a civilian and apply for these jobs. Air Force Civilian Services allows you to serve alongside military members and serve your country in a civilian capacity.
So when you guys are in here, a sonic boom goes off. What's that like? For new hires like Jarrett Koch and Zach Davis, they say one of the perks of working for Edwards Air Force Base is the base pays up to $20,000 in student loans, pays them to receive their graduate degree, as well as pay for 3 semesters of their graduate school tuition.
After I graduate with my master's degree and I get hired on as a full-time engineer, it'll be a great, secure job to be out here, and I'll be already working with the people I know, so it'll be a great future for me.
Favorite thing about working here is that it's an air show every single day. It really is. I mean, you step out of the office and you'll see everything take off down the flight line, from F-35s to our old F-16s, the B-52, the B-1.
For a list of the nearly 500 jobs available at Edwards Air Force Base, McQueenie says to visit their website, usjobs.gov, or go to Indeed, where they accept resumes online. As for some of those engineering jobs, they include radar engineering, electrical engineering, systematic engineering, mechanical engineering, aeronautics engineering, and cyber engineering. Dan Osborne says if you're up to the challenge, you'll get to work with some of the best in our Department of Defense.
So you're talking to, up with the pilot in there doing the maneuvers, and you're looking at your screens with data, telemetry down, real time, and saying you're cleared to the next point, or knock it off, knock it off, knock it off. You've hit a limit boundary. You need to come back and recover the airplane so it doesn't depart.
And like Davis, Osborne says, one of his favorite parts of his engineering job is being on base.
If you like airplanes, you have an engineering degree, this is the place to be. You can hear an airplane right now in the background. You see them take off when you go from meeting to meeting, or wherever you're going from building to building. You can see the airplanes flying around all the time here.
So when you hear 500 jobs, that might sound like a lot, But Edwards Air Force Base employs over 11,000 employees. 7,000 of them are civilians. Now, Edwards Air Force Base plans to have a career fair at CSUB this March to recruit at their engineering school. If you'd like to apply for one of those 500 jobs over at Edwards Air Force Base, visit this story on our website at turn23.com. For Current Back in Business, Scott Sheehan, 23 ABC News.